What is going on, everybody? This is Major League Hatz. How you guys doing all today? This is episode 35 of my weekly podcast. So I hope you guys can hear me. I guess there was a little, difficulty in the beginning. Johnny G, thank you for letting me know. I'm not sure, so I grabbed the mic. That could be part of the problem of why nobody could hear me, but hopefully you guys can hear me now. Okay, so first and foremost, let's see if the live chat's working. Probably should be. Participants, probably nobody in there. That's probably why it's not showing up anybody. Anyways, first of all, what I was saying earlier in my podcast, I do have Hobby Searcher hats. What's going on, Hobby Searcher? I have a couple hats to unbox today, and because you guys know I collect Funko Pops as well, Funko Pops are sports related, so I thought I would throw those in. But I have to explain a couple issues real quick, just because I got to put it out there, and this will be the last thing I ever say about it, unless you hit me up on Instagram and you really want to know what's going on, but that's okay. Anyways, the first part is, you guys know that I'm big on truth, and if I ever, I'm talking to somebody and they spit out a lie, especially when it's about me, I'm going to call them out on it. And if they don't like it, oh well. But all the evidence is there to back up me. Okay, so just so you guys know, this is how serious I am about my name or my YouTube name. I take this YouTube thing moderately serious. I have my schedule, everything. I've been doing a really good job of doing a weekly podcast. I try to keep, my content in the same realm, to the fact where even when I started collecting the pops, I might have did like 1 or 2 videos on the hat channel, but then I set up, its own channel just so the content could be separated, because I don't want to get like any confusion. But hats is so important to me, guys, is that I have it tattooed on my arm. And a lot of you guys know that. So when I hear people saying false information, especially about me, I'm going to call them out on it. And it's just the way it is. Anybody that knows me or thinks they knows me, they know I'm big on truth. If you are not going to be truthful, especially with me, and I catch you lying, I don't need you. I got so many things that I got to deal with in my life, such as my dad, my uncle, my kids. You guys all know my youngest son has autism. I haven't been shy about sharing that. My oldest son has ADHD. I'm not ashamed about sharing that. My dad has kidney issues. He goes to dialysis. He has diabetes. He's legally blind. He can't walk. Blah, 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 blah. So my dad is sick, okay? On top of that, I have my own health issues, which is a heart issue. And some of you guys might have known, and some of you guys might have not known. But I'm not afraid to share anything with you guys. If you guys want to know something about me, I'll share it with you. I have no problem. I'm not your traditional YouTuber. Okay, I don't bullshit anybody. I don't fabricate anything, and I have no reason to lie, because I told you guys on another video, reason I don't lie, I got so much to keep track of, I wouldn't be able to keep up with the lies. Okay, so because of that reason, there was a little YouTube drama, and it was basically all one-sided because I wasn't addressing the issue. And a lot of the people in that particular community didn't really, I don't want to say they didn't care, but they honestly don't know who I am. And so they don't really want to listen to what I have to say. And so when somebody says one thing, they feel like he's a friend, they're going to listen to him without finding out what the actual truth and the situation is. Because of that, I lost some subs. But that's okay. I'm not worried about that. For everybody that's been supporting me since I started doing this, you'll still be here. Everybody that will support me in the future, you'll be here. Okay, so that's the first of all. I want genuine people around me. I'm going to circle myself with genuine, nice friends, where I hope to one day meet up with some of you guys. And the fact you guys should remember, I like sending shit out. I send stuff out all the time to people. They don't know about it till I tell them. Or they don't know about it till it shows up on the door. And I like doing that. So 2 things must happen if you don't get something. 1, I don't trust you. 2, I don't like you, or something of that nature. Or you send me some red flags. So if I'm not sending you nothing, it's either because it hasn't been your turn, and I'll tell you that, because I kind of have like my own little mental list, or I don't trust you. And for the fact that somebody says, after everything was said and done, per se, after I've already said multiple times, hey, I got no problems with you, You're still cool. Don't make it personal. It is a business decision. And I'll tell you that in just a second, what I mean by that, because some people are kind of confused about that business decision term. If at the end of your video, you say, I should send you or do something for you out of respect, that's bullshit. Okay. And the reason why I'm even talking about this is because if anybody sees this from the card community, I hope they do. And I hope they pass on the message, because there is so many videos out there to back me up, not just on my side, but on the other person's side as well, to show what kind of true person that person is. And I would hope anybody in the card community does not send that person anything. Okay. And I'm not going to say the person's name because that's it. I'm not. But anyways, so that's going to be the end of it. Like I said, if you want to talk about it on IG, hit me up. I just want to tell you guys what is being spewed out there, spilled out there about me is not true. If you guys want to ask me. I'll tell you. And the whole issue, just so you guys know, wasn't the name. It was the origins of the name, plain and simple. The Hatz name, Hatz. And you guys all know that that was me, or that is me. Major League Hatz, or Hatz, as some people originally were calling me. So that was the whole issue. And when somebody's going to try to steal my name for their recognition and to help out their channel, I have a problem with that, especially if you're not asking. I have a problem with that. Okay. You know, especially if we're like in the same live stream, I'm Hatz, and you're whatever your name is this week. You've had like 10 names, seriously, 10 names. So I don't know what your name is going to be, but when we're in a chat, I'm Hatz, plain and simple. Okay. Got it tattooed on my arm. Okay. It's right there. Hatz. It's right there on my arm. That's how serious I am about my name. Okay. I don't have a problem with anybody using my real name. My real name is Sergio Gonzalez. I don't have a problem with it. The reason why I tell people not to use my real name is because I want my name, Major League Hatz, or ML Hatz, or Hatz. I'm building it up. And what I mean by that is, I don't know if this YouTube stuff, for the most part, is ever going to go anywhere, but I seem to be doing okay at it. I like doing it. I do it for fun. I don't do it to get into all this YouTube drama. And what was a little molehill, the person made it into a mountain, and it helped them out a lot because they gained some subs, and their videos that used to have like 15, 20 views, seriously, went up to like 60, 70, 80. I think one got like 100 views, okay, using my name. Now, I'm not big time, so I don't even understand why anybody would try to pick a fight with me, because I'm not even anybody that could help out your channel, okay? So for somebody to do that, I just kind of found that kind of weird. And the one thing that really pissed me off is I've never heard this term, this word, and my name put together, bully. Really? Bully. Okay, interesting. I'm not a bully. You guys should know that. I am 6'5". I am 295 pounds, but I'm not a bully, okay? And that is the problem with social media. People feel like they have the power to say whatever they want with no repercussions. And the reason they don't ever say it to you face to face is because they have a general good idea of what possibly could happen. So they hide behind their keyboard. But I just thought that was really funny and really ignorant of somebody to call me a bully, because anybody that truly knows me, which is honestly not a lot of people. Like I said, we all think we know each other, and I think we have a good idea about people, and that's what I feel about a lot of people. But you will know I am not a bully. Never have been, never will. In fact, I used to get bullied at school a lot. If anybody even attempts to bully my kids, they get back down, because nobody bullies my kids. And that's because nobody should be bullying. So remember that, okay, you guys? YouTube is supposed to be for fun. It is where people like to go and relax and have fun with other people. The other issue is that I guess there was some Instagram drama, and just want to clear that up real quick. That wasn't to call anybody. That was because I was pointing out a flaw in the system of the ultimate hat contest from Lids. There was a guy that posted a similar picture of me, of not me, but like a similar picture that he did, that I did 3 weeks earlier, that I submitted into the Lids Ultimate Hat Contest. Well, he was chosen as a finalist, and his picture was taken and entered on the last day of the contest. My picture was submitted 2 weeks prior to the contest ending, so mine was already submitted. And Lids picked that person as a finalist. And I don't have a problem with that guy being selected as a finalist. I have a problem with the system and how they select the people, because my picture was exactly almost to the pose, almost to like everything, like the smile. I'm serious, guys. I'm not gonna say who it is because I already kind of forgot who it is, but I'm sure if you guys have been following me, you go on the Lids Ultimate Hat Contest, you will see what I'm talking about. But that is why I got annoyed. And it wasn't to call anybody out. It was to point out, like, if anything, I'm calling Lids out for their selection process. And then some guy said that groups don't matter because that person was part of a group. And I said, if groups don't matter, I want in your guys' group that you guys call so exclusive, but yet, where's my phone call? You guys, if groups don't matter, you need to let us in or whatever. Because there are tons of hat collectors out there that deserve to be in groups for whatever reason. Some people just like being in groups, and I'm cool with that. I've always said I don't want to be in anybody's group but my own group, I guess. So because of that, I started the private Instagram account for the Hat Collection Society group. So it's an official group on Instagram. So if you guys want to come and hit me up, so check it out. Feel free to check out my Patreon page and all the details on that. So if you guys want to do that, feel free to go do that. Anyway, so that's all that was to point out the flaw in the selection process. And of course, people took it way too far as usual. And the funny part is the people that were basically saying shit to me were part of a group. Both of them were part of a group, the same group. And I thought that's funny because I don't know why, because I haven't done nothing to anybody. I guess because I came on like the hat scene from, like, in a sense, nowhere. But I hear that of my perception, me to them is not a very good one. They look at me kind of negatively from what I understand. I don't know if that's true, but when I asked the person about that, he wouldn't confirm or deny it. He just kind of blew over it. And I thought that was really freaking funny. So anyways, guys, that's all it was. So let's get on to why you guys are all here. Sorry about all that. I want to make sure if anybody has any questions or anything, they want to, get some more information or facts, feel free to ask. Like I said, you can ask me whatever you want. I'm not sure if the chat's working because I don't see any comments. So hopefully it is working, but sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. So anyways, so there was a couple drops this week. And the first drop I'm going to talk about was the NFL Crucial Catch hats. And I don't know if any of you guys picked them up. I personally liked them. I thought they were a little bit better than last year's, but then I told you guys last year when I picked up that one for the very first time that I might start picking them up, down the line because I felt like they were getting better and better. Sure enough, I feel like they are. Last year I got the 49er Crucial Catch hat. I'm here, man, but just listening. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate you just letting me know because I just wanted to make sure people could hear me. So I picked up the 49ers hat, and I thought it was a good hat. So when this year came out, I actually liked them a lot. So I don't know what your guys' feedback is about the NFL Crucial Catch hats. The one that I was kind of leaning towards getting, just because sometimes I don't like getting the same team per se. And I know it sounds weird considering I have, as Hatter always says, I got 32 Cubs hats. Well, Hatter, I got like 36 Giants hats. So whatever. But like with football, I don't have a lot of like teams per se. I probably only got like 2 or 3 49er hats. And you guys know I'm a 49er fan. But I was actually leaning towards the Miami Dolphins Crucial Catch hat. I didn't pick it up, but that was the one I was leaning to because I really like, if you guys saw it, the Miami Dolphins, it has like the dolphin jumping. I want to say it's like a sun, but it looks like like fireworks coming out of the background in that teal blue. And I just thought it looked really good. I liked it with that gray background on the crown itself. It looked really nice. So let me know what you guys' opinions about those are. Overall, I liked them. I will be picking up one of those Crucial Catch hats. It's the sun. Yeah, thank you. It's the sun. It's a teal sun. So I actually like that hat. I actually like those hats. Now, before we get to an unboxing, we need to talk about something. Me and my buddy, I'll say his name, Johnny G. we've been talking about this. And I was telling Johnny G, you guys all know that when Lids did all their changes, a lot of people said they weren't going to renew their Lids cards. And I said, you should. Why not? It's only $5. It will save you some money. I'm starting to change my opinion. And what I mean by that is it's been close to a year since they've made all the changes, right? Somewhere around there, at least 6 months to 8 months. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know Hatter knows the date right off the bat. Anyways, in the 6 to 8 months that they've changed their system and you can't use rewards, by the way, I have about $150 worth of rewards. And I just recently had to use 3 because they're about to expire because I only can use them in store. My store only allows me to use like 1, max 2 at a time. And I definitely can't use any of them for new releases. Okay, I understand that. I can't use none for new releases. But you're not giving me my discount, my 20%, if I want to use a reward. So what's the point of using the reward anyways? Okay, the only time I was able to use them was at like a Lids Foot Locker in the Bay Area, which unfortunately I can't always go running over there like I want to. But the other thing is, if you guys have been looking on Lids like I have and Johnny G, they have all these sales going on. And you got your 20, you got your 25, sometimes a 60% sale. They have these crazy ass sales. And the thing is, you can't use your access code discount at all during these sales. It's one code or the other. And sometimes the code is the same as the Access Premium membership. It's not like you get free shipping either with the Access Premium membership. I have to go pick all my stuff up now from Lids, which is probably it's a little bit of an irritation, but it's all right. I'm usually in Santa Rosa once or twice a week anyways. So it's not that inconvenience for me. But the thing is, like the other day when the Spike Lee hats dropped, by the way, we'll get back to those in just a second. I ordered 2 hats. One of them was the Spike Lee collaboration type hat, or Spike Lee hat as I'll call it. And one of them was another Golpa hat, the Fun Cup Series hat for minor league baseball. I didn't use my Access Premium membership code for like the first time ever. And the reason why is because Spike Lee hat, you can't use your code. It doesn't work. And the Golpa hat, the Fun Cup Series hat, it already had a 25% off on it on their sale. Because it was like sell, like use the code BRIM or something like that, or Bill, something like that. So I didn't use my code. So I started thinking, let's see here. I don't get free shipping unless I ship it to the store, which is like now they raised just like $6, something like that, $7. So why would I spend the $5 to renew it? And because Johnny G says, well, I renewed it because you told me to, which, I did suggest renewed it. I'm probably going to renew it for that reason. I said to renew it, and some people did it because I said it. So I'll definitely do it. Okay. I'm not saying I'm not. I will do it. Okay. It's only $5. So that's the other thing. But if some people did it because I said to do it, I will renew it. So I was just curious if you guys were running into the same situation with your premium access membership number, if you didn't feel like it was worth it. If you haven't renewed it and you're still saving the same amount of money, let me know, because I would actually be interested to know, because I would like to know how long you haven't had it and kind of how many orders you've placed on Lid since you haven't renewed it, and if you're still paying about the same, as if you had it. So let me know what you guys think in the comment sections, or if you watch this on the replay, leave a comment down, of course, in the comment section. Let's open up a hat, and then we're going to talk about 2 more hat drops. I already kind of talked about one of the hat drops already, the Spike Lee, but let's take a look at some hats, because I do have a couple hats. And so honestly, I don't know what hat's in here, because I already had like 3 or 4 boxes in my room because I was trying to catch up on videos. And then I picked up like 6 boxes yesterday. And the reason why it's 6 is because they just basically separated the orders. Okay, so in this particular package, they have, oh my God, I'm just barely getting to these hats. Oh my God. Okay. I got to show you this one. Okay. J38, I know you're not here, but you actually were just asking me about this hat the other day. So it's kind of funny. And I told you I did get the hat, but I haven't gotten it. But we have, bam, the Omaha Storm Chasers, like camouflage, an orange hat. It says it's a theme night. Honestly, when I looked it up originally, there was no theme associated with it per se. So I'm sure there's some more information. But yeah, I will look it up. I will do more of a thorough, research on it and let you guys know. Like I said, I just grabbed a box, and so I don't know what's in the box. But anyway, so we finally get to this one. Now, the reason why I kind of like this hat, because I just thought the color variation was a little bit different. Has that camouflage, like brown, tan coloring going on, which is actually kind of nice. I like how it matches the inside of the Tornado Omaha Storm Chasers. If you don't know, that's the AAA team of the Kansas City Royals. You got the bat, going through the Storm Chaser guy, and it's being used for like his nose and stuff. You got like the two eyes, and then you see the seams of what appears to be somewhat of a baseball in them, but that's his like wind coming around, so you got the seams right there. So really nice. I like the tan right here with the eyelets. Kind of wish they could have did what they did here, made it like camouflage on the eyelets to match, but they probably couldn't do that. Might have been too hard for their machine, so I kind of get why they didn't do it. So, but I like the camouflage up there on the button. New Era flag, screwed that up again, made it all white. Personally, I'm not sure why it's all white. It actually kind of looks out of place being all white. Let me know what you guys think. On the back here, it looks really nice. You got like a tan, brown, and white minor league little guy. And underneath, and I've been telling you guys this for a while, and I know they can do it, so it just might be a little more fabric, but I really wish on some hats they would carry the design from the top of the brim all the way to the bottom and have the camo bottom of the brim as well. But they have a black sweatband, 7.58, made in LG Mac's favorite place of China or out of country. No, I'm being sarcastic about that. I know GMAC. So anyways, Omaha Storm Chasers. So that is a really nice one. I like that one a lot. You could definitely wear this one with like, I would say blue jeans and a white t-shirt. Or if you got an orange shirt, just because you got an orange shirt, probably could rock it as well. Other than that, probably not a lot of times you'd wear this unless you just kind of want your colors to be a little bit out there. Let me know what you guys think on that one. But dude, I don't even, how old is this? Let me see if it has a date. Sometimes they put a date on the box. August 7th. That's how old this box is. All right, guys. You guys all know I went to Las Vegas a number of months ago. Got 3 more tattoos. I got the Tampa Bay Rays star, the 42, and the D-backs. Well, 42, I'm going to have to touch up a little bit right here. It's scabbed up really bad, so going to have to touch that up. The D-backs tattoo came out really good right there with the ball right there, and his fangs is nice and teal. I'm telling you this for a reason. My Tampa Bay Rays star. I always get asked this question, what this is, because a lot of people don't seem to know what it is. And in their opinion or in their eyes, it looks kind of jacked up. And I tell them, well, it's a Tampa Bay Rays star. Yeah, could it have been a little sharper at the end of the tips? Maybe. Am I mad? Nah, no. But the reason I tell you that is because I had to, because I didn't have it, the Tampa Bay Rays star hat. So as you guys can see, it's pretty much the same design, but like I said, the ends are sharper, where on my tattoo, it is more like rounder at the top. And, like I said, I'm not too mad or anything. Shit like that happens with tattoos, and you can't go back and redo it or anything, so you can't be too mad. But so I'm not mad, but I just had to get this hat. I didn't have a Tampa Bay Rays star. And for the most part, it's pretty identical to my arm, except for the outlining. Instead of a yellow, it is like I believe it's a black, and then it has the light blue. And then since we didn't shade it in all the way, it has that light yellowing, highlighting. Now, when I go back, maybe I'll put a little more yellowing in it. But if you look at the star itself, it's all white right here in the middle. What's up, Mark? How you doing, bud? It's all white right here, so that's kind of why it wasn't filled up. But I might work on the yellow and redo it a little bit to make it pop a little bit. So had to get the Tampa Bay Rays star, nice baby blue bill, navy top, blue button, white New Era flag, which whatever, and navy eyelets on the back, baby blue Major League little guy, and gray underneath, which is actually pretty nice, and a gray sweatband. So let me know what you guys think of that one. So that's actually a pretty good one. And the last hat. Oh, I'm going to save that for a minute. I'm going to save that one for a minute. So let's go and talk about what else was released this week. There was also a Spike Lee release. I think they called it a collaboration, but then again, I'm really not sure what the collab is with. If it's Spike Lee and New Era or Spike Lee and Lids, and that's why they call it a collaboration. But anyways, if I remember right, the hat that Spike Lee was wearing, I believe it was the opening series in Japan. I want to say Mariners and A's. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Pricey, go upstairs. T-Ball says hi, everybody. But anyways, so they released a lot of those hats. The baseball bat designs that they had on the bill or on the side, marking or indicating the Yankees World Series championships. And then they had a couple mitt styles where they had like the mitts with the years that the Yankees won the championships. Now, I did get one of them. I got one of the mitts ones. I personally liked them. I know some people didn't. And then the prices were a little bit all over the place, depending on which one you got. And they went from if I remember right, I don't have my phone. They went from like $42.99 to I want to say as much as like $50. And I found that a little weird because it's like depending on which one you get, it was either more or less. And the bat ones did go, like I said, some of them went I think for 45 and some went for 50. So I got a mint one. I think it was because it was the 42, but the 3 bat ones I really liked, and I'll probably be picking those up. But one of the bat ones basically had bats all on the brim and then nothing on the crown with the Yankees logo. And then the other one had like nothing on the crown, of course, but then they had like bats crisscrossed all the way around with like the years. And then let's see, I'm trying to think what was the other bat design. Could have just been bats on there with the years in the middle of the bats. So let me know what you guys think on those. Yankees to win the World Series. Also, why is this 00? Because I tried to go live earlier, Mark, and Johnny G said that there was no volume. So I hit the reset button basically, and when I go to edit, I'll delete the first video, and then I'll change this to episode number 34 or 35. So that's why it says 00 for now, because if I would have put in the same title, YouTube will say that one already exists and you can't use it or whatever. It'll be like it's basically being mimicked, and so it recognizes that, so you can't do the same title. So I'll change it in a little bit, but that's why it says 00. So anyways, I did pick up a Spike Lee hat. Let me know if you guys did. It shipped out already, so should be getting it here by next week or so. It's going to go to Lids, of course, so I can save on that shipping, because any way to save a little money, you guys know I like to try to do that. So anyways, the other one. No. Let's take a look at the Funko Pop before we talk about the last. Hat drop today. And today it was just dropped, and I'm sure you guys already know what it is. But also, I want to take a reminder that if anybody wants to join my fantasy basketball and hockey league, please let me know. There's 5 spots open on each of them. And honestly, you guys, if they don't fill up by the draft on Saturday is the hockey draft, I think, or the basketball draft, one of them, but it's at 10:30. And honestly, if they don't fill up, I'm just going to probably cancel it because, nobody wants to play, so that's cool. All right. Okay, here we go. So, got a couple Funko Pops. And the funny part is I got them from this company I've been having a little trouble with lately. I ordered somebody a Funko Pop sent to their house. And instead of the Funko Pop that was supposed to be in the box, they sent them Stomper. They were supposed to get Fryer from the Padres, and Stomper was in the box, in the Fryer box. So then I had to ask somebody in another state to please send it back for me, which sucks. But, I did order another Fryer from another company to send to that person. But the fact that person has to go out of their way to do that for me, I did tell them, if they wanted to keep it, they could. No big deal for me, and it wasn't their fault. So, yeah. Anyways, so I forgot that I ordered from this company. Let me see what Mark or LG Max says. The Rays logo is a sun ray, not a star. It's a sun ray? Really? I've always, honestly, LG Mac, I always thought it was a star. So thank you for that. I'm not like it's funny. I've been watching like baseball for like all my life, and I learn stuff like every day. You will learn these little nuances. And I've had so many people call it a star. It was just like ingrained to me that it was a star. It's just like the Milwaukee Brewers logo. Forever, you would look at the Milwaukee Brewers logo and think it's a baseball mitt, but it's really not. If you look at it, it actually says like MB on it for like the logo for, Milwaukee Brewers. So, okay, so it's a sun ray. Thank you, LG Mac. I appreciate that. Do you need 10 people to play fantasy, or can you make it smaller? No, 10 people, because then it's more of a competitive, and then, it's five people playing against 5 people each week. So you need 10. Yankees suck. Thank you, Michael. But I had to order that Spike Lee hat. By the way, I gotta send the little guy some Giant stuff because all that Red Sox gear, as cute as he is, he needs some Giant stuff. So we'll have to work that one out. Anyways, so the reason why I brought that up is because I ordered a couple more Pop mascots. You guys know I like the baseball ones. So I ordered Paws from the Detroit Tigers. Had to get this one, of course, because, I'm trying to get the whole set. And check it out, guys. See, as a collector, especially you collecting Pops, what I've learned is box condition is everything. So if you see the little indentation right there, basically it got ripped or folded. I mean, a lot of people would say, that's being nitpicky. But when you collect Pops, the box condition could be the matter of basically worth something to not worth something. Love the hat that you're wearing. Go Sox. Thank you. Shy Sox 872. It's their spring training hats from what, 2 years ago? Yeah, 2017. Because I didn't like the 2018 Pro Lights. Those were crappy. So anyways, so the reason why I opened this on this channel, of course, is because it's baseball related. So got a little Paws Tigers mascot. So actually really nice. Not bad. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Tony the Tiger. So we got that one. And I know he doesn't watch my channel, but there's a baseball guy. His name is Jabs, Eric Jabs. He's out of Pittsburgh. And so I got the Pittsburgh Pirate. Not because of him or anything. It's just because I needed it. But here's the same issue. If you look at the bottom of the box, where'd it go? See, it's so little that you may not even notice. I lost it anyways. Oh, well, it's there because I just saw it. Anyways, so got the Pittsburgh Pirates parrot. Now, the one thing that's funny about the mascot Pops is that, they don't have the Giants Pop or Giants mascot Lucille Pop, which I think is actually really freaking funny because you have all the mascots just about, but you don't have Lucille and you don't have Dinger. And who else are we missing? Is there a Raymond Pop? I can't remember. So, yeah, I think it's missing at least those three. I mean, they got the Texas Rangers mascot, so yes. So anyway, so we got a little Pittsburgh Pirate right there. He's actually kind of cool. Looks like he's got a little Funko bat in his hand because it looks like he's got some tape on there. Not sure why it's a blue bat, I guess. I mean, if anything, make it a yellow bat or just, cream-colored bat to be pirate. So pretty nice. Not bad. Like I said, it's going to go with the little, mascot Pop set. So that is what I got on the Pops. Now, before we get to the last box, Yaz is good. I hope he's good, Michael. The problem is I think people are feeding too much into the hype. And what I mean by that is the Baltimore Orioles, who, if you guys are not aware, is Mike Yastrzemski's original team. He was originally drafted by the Baltimore Orioles. He spent 6 years in the minor leagues, and he couldn't even get a September call-up. I always rooted for him because I knew who he was. I saw him in spring training, so I had an idea who he was. And when he got traded over to the Giants, or they picked him up off of waivers or whatever, free agent type deal, I was actually really happy because I kind of liked him, and I was hoping he would get a shot. But he couldn't even get a freaking call-up with the Orioles after 6 years with them. And if you can't get a call-up with the Orioles, what's that tell you? I mean, the Orioles aren't that good that they couldn't afford to call him up. They could have used him. But especially playing, in Baltimore, imagine how many home runs this guy would have. If he's doing what he's doing now, imagine what he would do in Baltimore. But anyways, I say that because he's got about 20 home runs, and he's got about, 60 RBIs? So he's actually doing pretty good. It just makes you wonder. He basically kind of came out of nowhere, a career minor leaguer. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just pointing out what looks funny. But I'm super happy because they had a really great moment. If you guys don't know, the Giants are playing Boston the last couple of days, and it was really cool because Carl Yastrzemski. Say hi, T-Ball. Okay, move. You're not playing that. Sorry, he's trying to download video games. They had a really cool moment because they had Carl Yastrzemski and Mike Yastrzemski out there, and it was just a really cool moment. And then I believe in one of the games, maybe even yesterday or it was yesterday or even on the first day, Carl Yastrzemski threw out the first pitch to Mike Yastrzemski, and that was actually a really cool moment. And I was talking to somebody, and that's what baseball's about, to make cool special moments like that. For me as a fan, I've honestly been waiting for that moment or something similar to that moment since I knew about Mike Yastrzemski. I was really hoping that he would have got called up a lot sooner, and even if it was with Baltimore, didn't matter. And then they come to Fenway, and yeah, that whole scene, that atmosphere, that is just freaking awesome. I love that kind of stuff. Yaz was ripping off Sacramento before being called up. Yeah, but what's the old saying that in the PCL that the ball flies, right? Right? They always say that, the PCL is like Coors Field. So the ball's a little, lighter over there. So, yes, that's why they say some pitchers don't like pitching in the Pacific Coast League, because the ball tends to fly. So, yes, he was doing really good. But how many times have we seen somebody do good, in the AAA, in the minor leagues, and they come up and they suck? But I'm really happy for him. Like I said, I like him a lot. I've always liked him. So I'm just hoping he keeps it up, because I think he can solidify himself as a potential career major leaguer. I don't know if he'll be a starter, but if he's on the right teams, he would easily be a starter. So let's see. Sometimes a change of scenery is all it takes. Have faith. Trust me, I do. That's why when the Giants got him, I was actually really excited. And unfortunately, I didn't get to make it to Sacramento when he was there, which I would have liked to do. But yes, I 100% agree with you, LG Max 73. Sometimes that's what people need, a change of scenery. So that's why I was excited. So anyways, before we get on to the unboxing, you guys all know that I love my lids. Whoever is saying that I said, I was going to boycott lids, they ain't watching me enough. Never said to boycott lids. I wouldn't say something like that. And I'm bringing that up because I'm really annoyed at lids right now. And I'll tell you why. Today, the NFL logo Elements 2.0 came out. And some of them were good, some were bad, some of them were mediocre. But before we talk about the design itself, if you go on the lids website, it says that basically it's an in-store exclusive, so you can only get it in store. Okay, cool. All right. I have to go to Santa Rosa anyways. T-Ball has a doctor's appointment at 11:30, so I'll head over to the mall right after there. It's a couple miles down the road. So, okay, cool. I'm over there. And then the other thing is I was told by somebody that they had the logo element hats already. They just couldn't bring them out. Cool. So I knew they were going to have them. They wouldn't tell me what teams or anything, but I knew they were going to have them. And so, this morning when they dropped off of lids, I checked out New Era. New Era had them too online. And I'll get back to that in just a moment. But I go in store. First of all, here's the first problem. Lids. This is terrible. They only had snapbacks and 3930s, the flex fits. And you guys know I don't do snapbacks really. I have a couple, of course, but I don't do them. Flex fits, maybe once in a while. But I could get a fitted. I want a fitted. You guys have a fitted. But my lids didn't get none. And my lids is kind of little, not necessarily bigger in inventory, but bigger in sales of volume. They sell a lot. And they didn't get no 5950s. And all they had was the 49ers, which is fine, because I would get the 49ers anyways, because I actually like the 49ers design a little bit this year. And I wouldn't have got the Raiders anyways. But last year when they came out with the NFL logo elements, they had like the Giants, they had Cowboys, Raiders, Niners. I believe they had a New England, of course. So they had a number of them in store, fitteds. So this year I was really pissed that I go down there. They have nothing, snapbacks and flex fits. So the other thing I was curious about, okay, so now we'll get back to New Era real quick. On New Era this morning, the ones that, I won't tell you which ones I ordered, but there was a number of them I liked. They were $33.99 on New Era for fitteds. Okay, some of the ones that I liked. First of all, the logo itself. Basically how it was designed is it was the basic full logo of the football team, but then they only highlighted a certain section. For example, The Cincinnati Bengals, they had the lion or tiger on the front, but they only highlighted like the front of the face like they did from last year's. Same with the Baltimore Ravens. They had the whole logo, but they only highlighted the face and the beak. Jacksonville Jaguars, they did a little bit different. I'm not sure. I'm kind of lukewarm on that one because they did the whole logo, but then they only highlighted like, I think it was like the nose and the whiskers and like the side right here going down. So it looked kind of cool, but I would have to say I'm a little bit lukewarm. The 49ers, they, whole logo, of course, that's all in black. And then they highlighted the SF, so it looked kind of good. The ones that I kind of didn't like were the Cleveland Browns again. Didn't like theirs ones. It was just basically like the face mask or the helmet. And that was pretty much it on that one. Of course, I don't like Washington because I don't like nothing Washington. I thought that was crappy. So let me know what you guys think. I think I liked them. I picked up 2 of them. So, I will be doing a review on it, but I was really pissed off that Lids didn't get them. And maybe they'll get them, but here was the problem. I was talking to the guy in Lids, and I said, if Lids wants me to go to their dang store to buy these items that they say is store exclusive, shouldn't they get them in the store so I could go get them and not wait a week? I'm just saying, Lid's going to wait a week, and yeah, they're going to get my money regardless because I go online and they still get my money. But the fact they didn't even have them online, and I went to New Era, a little bit of a problem per se. The other thing is, the ones that were in store, if they did have them for fitted, the guy told me they were going to be like $41.99. Their snapbacks and flex fit were $37.99. Why? What the heck is going on? That New Era is charging $33.99, and Lids is charging $37.99, $41.99. But New Era is charging $33.99. Same, material, same manufacturer or country manufacturer, and then New Era is charging less. What did New Era charge more? And then on top of it, Lids don't even give you the 20%. And then on top of that, New Era had their little deal going on today that you spend $30, you get free shipping. You order one hat, you get free shipping. You don't see Lids doing that. So let me hear what you guys, if you guys have any, say on about that situation. It's really frustrating that you go down there for a hat, you get told that they're in. I understand they can't show me what hats they got, but here, you guys know, I'm gonna say again, if you would have told me you only got flex fit and snapbacks in, I wouldn't have showed up. It's wasting my time. Not that people give a shit about my time because they want me to come in the store because they think that I'm just going to buy something else. No. Half the time the inventory is, I'm not trying to say anything or toot my own freaking horn. Okay. I have like virtually almost all the shit in the store or anything that I want. I already have it. So there's not a lot that the store is going to be able to offer me that I don't already have. And the only thing they're going to have that I'm going to want is the new drops. Now, I still have been going to check out the sales rack or whatever, see if there's anything on sale that I didn't pick up originally and that, I want to see if they have it on discount. Why not, right? Check out the sales rack. But it's been like pretty much the same stuff all the last couple of weeks, and there hasn't been any reduction in prices or anything. So I don't know. So a little frustrated about the NFL logo element release, not the overall design, just the overall handling it. And I don't know if Lids changed it yet to offer them online. When I checked in the morning, it just said in-store exclusive. But if you guys really want the hats, go check out New Era. They have them, $33.99. Free shipping. That was as of this morning, and I ordered 2 of them. So I will be doing a review on those ones later. And they're not probably the ones you think they are. So, you can probably take a guess, but they're not ones you think they are. You guys all know that I like to try to get different ones. All right, guys, let's see what's in this box. I don't know what's in this box. I'm hoping it's the one hat that I've been wanting to get that I was finally able to get that finally popped up. I'll just rip it because it's actually just paper tape. But we'll see. No, I don't think. Oh, yes, it is. Wow, I got lucky actually. All right, so you guys, this hat that I've been looking for, been wanting it for so freaking long. I checked out Mickey's Place, I believe that's the name of it. But you guys know who, if you guys are not aware of who Mickey's Place is, it's a place out of New York. They're where I found the Lehigh Valley cheesesteaks hat. Thanks to Professor Hatter and his brother for helping me find that hat, because that was one of the most sought upon hats I was looking for. And anyway, so I've been looking for like an old school Cooperstown type style hat, and they had it, but I was just waiting, try to see if I could save a couple bucks. And I was pleasantly surprised when I saw this hat on lids just a couple weeks ago. So as soon as I saw it, they had my size. I had to get it. But I finally got, bam, a New York Giants Cooperstown hat. This thing is freaking awesome. If you guys don't know, the Giants were in originally New York. I'm sure you guys all know that by now. And then back in 1956, 1960, somewhere in that time frame. I can't remember dates too well sometimes, but that's around that time frame. The Brooklyn Dodgers and the New York Giants moved to the West Coast, where Dodgers obviously went to LA and Giants went to San Francisco, or Seal Stadium. Yeah, San Francisco. So been wanting to get a New York Giants hat for so freaking long. Has a nice, yes, they could have taken this off, but I'm not too picky about that. Nice orange New Era flag right there. Black eyelets, black button. Now, it would have been kind of cool if they didn't have the Major League little guy on the back, because we all know that, he wouldn't have been there. But they did at least go with the green underneath, so that looks really good. Would have liked to have the white sweatband, but let me make sure I'm clear on this. I'm not picky. I'm just saying it would have been nice to have that little Cooperstown throwback look. It does have a Cooperstown patch on the inside, so if you guys can see that, 7 5/8, made out of 100% wool. So this is a wool hat, so it's not your typical polyester hat. So let's see how it fits. Wools tend to be a little bit tighter or whatnot for me, but this one is actually really loose. If anything, you guys might think it is actually kind of big. So let me know what you guys think on this hat. If you want to go with this hat, I wouldn't be surprised if you could actually go down a size if you really wanted that little bit of a tighter fit. This hat actually feels kind of big on my head, because look, it's actually almost covered in my ears, and most of my hats don't do that. But I mean, that ain't gonna bother me. So super happy to finally get a New York Giants Cooperstown hat in the collection. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know overall. That last hat that I have saved over here, I'm gonna save for a later time, and the reason why is because I want to do a different video on that one, because that one's actually a really cool looking hat. So New York Giants today, Tampa Bay Rays. Thank you, LG Mac, for the information that this is a Ray and not a star. So thank you. And the the Omaha Storm Chasers, Oklahoma. That's freaking, yeah, that's the Dodgers AAA. The Omaha Storm Chasers. So let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate you guys' time for watching. Sorry that I came on earlier. Thank you for having your notifications set. I really appreciate it. Like I said, the electrician's coming, so I wanted to try to get this on. If you guys want to join the fantasy football or hockey, or football, the basketball and hockey, please hit me up on Instagram. All right, guys, thanks for watching. This is Major League Hats out by LG Mac, Michael, Shy Socks, Mark, Hobby Searcher. You're probably not here anymore. Johnny G, you were on here a while ago, so thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I will see you guys next time. Remember, whatever you're drinking, drink responsibly, stay home, but have a good time about it, because you got to have fun. All right, bye, guys.